Hello everyone, just waiting to make sure that everything is working okay. Just one moment. G'day everyone, welcome to Xrissart. I'm Chrissy, thanks for joining me. And oh, let me see, welcome Wendy, welcome Co, welcome Lily, nice to see you all here, lovely. This is very nice, very nice. Okay. Well, it's all systems go. It's all systems go, and I've just got the music on just a little bit here. Is it too loud? I don't want to scream over it, but anyway. G'day Mina, nice to see you. G'day Sneaks, nice to see you here. Lovely to see you. Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, now believe it or not, I'm going to try to get stuck into this very quickly. Which is not normal of me, but anyway, I'm going to do that. But before I do that, I just wanted to share a tip or a trick before I start. Now, for those people who are into, nope, just nice, wonderful, says Co. Is it Coe or Co? Co. Oh, right, okay. I'm mumbling and carrying on. Okay, for those people who do soft pastels and stuff like that, I was actually thinking to myself, you know, like, how do you, do you clean your soft pastels? Because sometimes what happens is that they get very, like, if you're really stuck into a lot of soft pastels, they start to, you know, get a bit contaminated. So I thought I would share some cleaning tips for soft pastels. G'day Shannon, how you going? Nice to see you. G'day Gary. Hello mate. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Okay, so, and I'll show you before I go any further, right? Okay. Oh, g'day Steve. How you going, mate? Nice to see you. Morning for you, isn't it? Okay, I'm just sharing a cleaning tip with soft pastels. Have a look at this. Rice. And what happens is that it gently, like when you're working perhaps maybe, and you're working with a group of colors, you can put it in a container full of rice. And as you can see, the pastel it's slowly around the soft pastels and it just gently cleans. You can do that. That's one way to clean a soft pastel. Right, and another way is that you can always use a very soft tissue and clean your pastels this way. Now, I know this is it's a bit much cleaning your soft pastels, but particularly when sometimes like you're working with other colors and you don't, you know, and say for example this had a bit of white on it or something. Well, you know, you don't want to put that on your painting. But anyway, so I thought I'd share that tip. So, g'day Copycat. Hello, nice to see you, nice to see you. G'day Dean, nice to see Zach, family. I've got family in here, my nephews. Strange but convenient. What's this? Oh, clever idea, says Sneaks. Well, do you like that? Yeah, there you go. Is that a rice thingy? Yes, it's a rice thingy. And in fact, it's short grain rice, not long grain rice. If you're going to ask me what type of rice it is, you can put any type of rice. But this is, so this is a way. So if you've got like a great big container, that's a good way. So there you go. How about that? Anyway, all right. So that's my little cleaning tip or my little trick of the week. I thought I'd share that with you all. Okay, and so here we go. Now, as you see, I haven't really done all that much from last week. I've just had so many family commitments and stuff like that. But, and see, now this, my wolf, he is only a third done. And I didn't want to do this one on stream because, to be honest, animals, believe it or not, I actually struggle with animals sometimes. I know I'm getting better, but I'm still in that learning stage. So I thought I'd just show you at least where it's situated. But I wanted to do some of the face on this. So this, just to let you know, it is the Queen of Clubs. It is one of my cards, and one of my cards, and I thought to, it's one that I'm redoing. Wendy says, so what about PanPastels? How can you clean them? How can you clean PanPastels? Very good. Usually what you do is that you get a, if it's contaminated, you just get another sponge and you can wipe off. That's all really. That's one way to do it. That's one way to get colourful rice. Colourful rice, says, yes, absolutely, absolutely. So, okay, but now I'm going to use a towel and just to wipe that off. Let me see. All right, okay. All right, so what I'll do is I'll get stuck into it. So I'm going to see if I can do the eye of this lady and see if I can get through to some of the skin tones, because that's really what I wanted to get into. Okay, and see if I can maybe zoom in. No, zoom in. Okay, that's it. All right, wonderful, wonderful. Okay, the art supplies, PanPastels. What else? I'm going to be using the Xrissart. One day I'm going to pronounce that name correctly. The Xrissart soft pastels. So I've already started using that actually. And Pastel Pencils. I've got my sharpener with my little boat. Do you like my boat? And I've got brushes here. I've got soft tools by PanPastel as well. And here we go. That's it. All right. But I'm going to start with the eyes, I think, because I really can't do faces unless I've done eyes. What's this? Wendy says, if you can complete the eye and start the skin tones, that will be at plus 1,000 points. Thanks, Wendy. So much faith in me. So much faith in me. Shannon says, I won't eat the saffron rice if you ask me over for dinner. Okay, no worries, no worries. All right, so let me just pick. I've got just a bit of paper here, just testing out what I really want to start off with. And yeah, that's always. This is it. Oh, hang on a sec. I've just got to put my glasses on, otherwise I won't be able to see what I'm doing. Okay. And okay, here we go. All right. Oh, g'day, Brenda. How you going, mate? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. All right. So here we go. I hope everyone's week's been going okay. Actually, this is a colour which I'm not going to use. It's the wrong one. I'm using, okay, 175. It's more like a burnt umber. Okay. And feel free to ask me any question. Hopefully I'll be able to answer them. And what I'd like to be able to say that I've been doing a lot of art this week, but I haven't. I uploaded a video on the weekend, so that's about as close as I got to doing art. That was last weekend. I managed to finish my my snow leopard thingy. Eyes are the most delicate part of any painting, whether it's animal or people. Every detail counts. Absolutely. And you know what? I really can't do the face unless I do the eyes first. I'm leaving this beauty due to needing my own beauty sleep. Keep up the good work and good night, Wendy and Chrissy. Good night, sweetie. Hope to see you soon. Nice to see you and thanks for popping by, mate. Wendy says, I got nothing. You're better off than me. Oh, okay. Good eyes. I really need to watch you for my girl. Oh, yes. Okay. Well, at the moment, I tell you what, I'm using Pastelmat, which I forgot to mention, and I'm using very light layers. Yeah, feather light with my pencil. Feather light. Lily says, what kind of brushes are they if I should buy such ones? Okay. I presume you're talking about these ones, and they're called Eco Tools. And you can buy these two in a set. And then there are all of these other little ones as well that you can buy, which now I've actually fallen in love with this one. This is a teeny one. Can I put it next to my thumbnail? You can see how big that is, or little, sorry, that is. Yeah. So this is something which I think is a must, I reckon, and I've found this one along the way. There's a few other little ones, but anyway, they're the ones, Eco Tools. For those, you can buy them in your supermarket, local supermarket. Now, I've bought them in my local supermarket, but Wendy tells me that, is it Walmart? Walmart for people in the US, people in Europe, Amazon, and I'm pretty sure in the UK, you could probably go to your supermarket as well. Co says, Chrissy, if I'm not wrong, Australia should be spring right now. Absolutely it is. And we've been having some lovely spring weather. Yes, springtime. November is the last month of spring. December is summertime. So Eco Tool thingy. We like this word thingy, don't we? Kenny, Kenny, yeah, spring in Australia. Brenda says, Bob, school bus. Okay. Yes, okay. Eco Tools, they look as a useful tool. They are fantastic. But I'll tell you what, I perfected them on Pastelmat. They're the best. They work the best on Pastelmat. I've tried them on other surfaces and they don't work as good. They work okay on UArt, but not as good, I think, as they do on Pastelmat. So that would be my recommendation. Are you from Australia? Oh, no. Wendy is not from Australia, but you know what? By the time I'm finished with her, and by the time I'm finished with a lot of you, you'll all be talking Australian, that's for sure. Oh, she's back. Okay. No, I'm not in the US. No, I am in the US. I spend a lot of time via phone talking with Chrissy, so I feel like I'm from here. Absolutely. All right, so get with the program. Chrissy, just paint. Stop yakking. Oh, yakking. Do you know what yakking is? Just talking, chatting, you know? Yak, yak, yak. That's what... don't buy 400 grit sandpaper. Yeah, yeah. I prefer the finer ones, Brenda. Actually, for me. Yeah. Okay. Now I'm not quite sure whether you're talking about the 400 grit sandpaper or the UArt paper. If it's sandpaper from the hardware, not archival. That's the only thing to remember, Brenda. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Let me see. Now this lady's eye is blue and I'm going to keep it blue. I'm not going to do anything different. I really like this lady's eyes. Now I've done this one before. This painting, I've done this before, and a lot of people wouldn't do this again. But if I have to do it 3 or 4 times over, I will do it 3 or 4 times over, just to make sure that I feel comfortable with it. Yeah. And the pastel pencils that I'm using Carbothellos, Stabilo Carbothellos. I'm using Bronzale. I think I'm pronouncing that now. Bronzale. I'm using Faber-Castell. Reluctantly, I'm using Derwent. And I say reluctantly is because they've got fabulous colours. If only they could make it not so scratchy. That's the only thing. What else? And they're my pastel pencils of choice. I don't have a. It's very hard to decide which one I really, really like. But yeah. Yeah. So, do you guys? I mean, is this? I can't remember whether I've asked this question. I'm pretty sure I probably have. If something didn't go right, if a painting didn't go right with you, would you go ahead and start all over again, the same painting? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I just want to make sure that my pencil is sharp here. Because I know that I've spoken to. I know if yeah, I know, because I remember talking to this with Wendy actually. She says there's no way I would do this all over again, you know. But that's, you know, that's preference too. Steve says, I thought yakking was what happens when a fly decides to fly down your throat when you are on a motorcycle at 90 miles per hour. Ah, yes, my comedian. Yakking. No, yakking, Steve. Yakking in Aussie means chatterbox, you know. Talk, 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 and more talk and talk. Coffee for a headache and... Oh, okay. When I like the concept enough, then yes. Okay. Well, yes. Well, for me, I have to do this again. Well, I don't have to do it again, but I find that it's necessary for me to do this again because it's part of a very big project that I'm doing. So imagine all of the face cards in a playing deck of cards. So what's that? 4 fours, and including the ace. So that's about 16, say, picture cards. So, you know, that's a lot there, and including the back as well, the back of the card. Let me see. Co says, oh, I've started 2 paintings again for Inktober, at least 2. I'm glad I did. Second time better. See, this is what happens too. Co says, Chrissy, have you done any art piece on a cartoon or comic character or Pokemon? No, I haven't. You know what? Okay. Well, maybe I might do it on a live stream. Who knows? But my sons have asked me to do some fan art. You know, so I don't know. But that's yeah, very much. Well, we'll see how we go. You never know. Sneak says, I'd have to like the idea a lot too. Yeah, Brenda, Steve had that before, only on my motorcycle. Yuck. Okay. Lily says, you just got to pick it up and do it. Oh no, hang on. No, that's Lily's not saying that. If you want to reach a goal, you don't get there if you quit on the way. Absolutely. G'day, Jelena. How you going? This is your lunch break. I'm sure of it. It's my lunch break. There you go. Time, and my boss is here, so I cannot have the sound up. I will have to lip read you, Chrissy. Oh my gosh. You just got to pick up and do it. Don't think about it. Just redo it quick. Yeah, for sure. Have 2 drawings. Yep. Gary says, yes, start again, but keep going as long as I can to see if I can rectify it first. Sometimes this has worked. Yes, and I've done that too. But the reason why I say that, is because since doing all of these, my skill has changed somewhat, and I don't like some of the things that I've done with my first one. The eyes look a bit too cartoony, two-dimensional. The lips weren't right. I couldn't even rectify that. The hair was a bit how you going, and my wolf was one of my first animals that I've done. So I thought, nah, there were too many things that I needed to I just couldn't change the original one. So, oh well, that's the way the cookie crumbles, I guess. Chrissy, is your son into Pokemon? Pokemon Go? No, you know what? They're into... They used to be when they were little, Pokemon, but I didn't know which ones they were. Now, my youngest is 17 and he's into, games, like, PS4 and Xbox games. So, but my stepson's into collecting Pokemon cards. So how about that? Don't do it, Chrissy. Make them do it themselves. Okay. There's such a thing as quick art in Hella. Yeah. All the noses are the same oh yes, I've been told that all my noses are the same. You know what? I tell you what, Wendy, the reason why all my noses are the same, you know why? Because the women have got beautiful features and their noses are all gorgeous and they all look the same. That's my excuse. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. Let me see. Sneak says, sometimes it helps if you can walk away and come back to it later. You know what? I tell you what, next week, if I'm still doing this, next week, I'm actually going to show you the one that I did before and when I finish this. Actually, that's what I'm going to do. And then you guys can pick it apart. You can pick. G'day, Pumpkin Spice. How you going? How you going? Hang on, I think your name is Louise, if I remember correctly. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Okay. All right. So here we go. There's a lot of blue in this lady's eye. She's got eyeshadow. I'm not going to give her eyeshadow. I'm not sure yet. Okay. Here we go. All right, so I'm going to stay there. What would be awesome, not the picking apart, but seeing them side by side. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, look, I don't mind if you pick them apart. That's fine. That's fine. It's cool, because that way you can, hopefully there will be a, like an improvement. New art studio. Oh, okay. I pick everything apart on her all the time. I know, she's horrible. You have no idea. It's a good thing I love her though. That's the thing. Okay. Let me see. This lady has got. She's got eyeshadow, and I'm not going to give her eyeshadow. I'm going to go straight into some. I'm going to go straight into the skin color with pastel pencils just for a little bit. First, let me just check. I've got my little bit of paper, and that's too pink, so I'm not using that. Just bear with me, and I'll find the right color. There's that one, and let me see. There's also this. Oh, good, she loves me too. That's fine. Steve says, Sneak says, I'll try to have as much fun doing it. Oh, okay. Steve says, how light of a hand are you applying with this? Very light, Steve. Very light. Because, I tell you why. Because I don't want to ruin the tooth of the Pastelmat. pretty much light. And then if I need to build up, then I can go in with heavier pressure when I'm thinking that I'm nearly there or when I'm nearly done. Make this iris round. I will. There's a lot of dark stuff going on around here, so you watch. I just want to get some of this done here, and I'm actually going to use the brush to smooth all of this out. Make the, okay, awesome, okay. And you see the colours that I'll be using for skin colour are the burnt sienna group. There you go. Look at that. It's gone. Look, how much have I used that? That's my first one. And I've had this for years. So if people are wanting to invest in PanPastels, and I use these all the time, can I just tell you that much? There you go. Co says, sorry, Shiny says, I'd rather someone pick my outer part as I'm doing it than after. Co says, one of my favourite animals is that white timber wolf. Yes, beautiful creature. Well, hopefully I can do it justice, Co. Yes. Sneak says, okay. Gary says, I used OMS for the first time tonight on the Philippine Eagle. Wish I discovered this ages ago. We have been talking about this for a very long time. Very long time. But yes, best to have discovered it sooner rather than later. But you know what? There are some people that don't really go with the OMS. They prefer not to use it. But particularly on UArt, what you're using on is perfect. Brenda says, my eye already looks good watching you. Oh, fantastic. G'day, Peggy. How you going? Nice to see you. Hi, everyone. Just woke up. Didn't miss this live. No, you're just in time. You're just in time for more sledging. That's what we call it here in Australia, more sledging. Sledging means when I get made fun of. Or, you know, when we're just, well, in a fun way, sort of way. I'm with you, Gary. I wasted heaps of money on colourless blenders, markers on my pencil, like 10 before I found out about, yes. Iris, g'day. How you going? Nice to see you, sweetie. Glad you could pop by. Is this your lunch break? Is your boss watching you as well? Like Jelina's? I'm actually going to start to get the PanPastels out pretty quick here now, because I find that I can work really well with them even around the eye. But I just wanted to get this eye down a little bit, and it'll get bigger and not, yeah. All right, I'll just leave that. I'm actually going to where's my fantastic brush? Are you kidding me? How did I not have this organized? I'm always forgetting things. Oh, well, let's see how this works until I find it. And I'm going to use the darks. You would think that I would know this off by heart by now. Burnt sienna extra dark. You would think. Here we go. And I'm just smoothing this out. There we go. Say again. Okay, here's a question. Just wanted to ask, seeing as 2018, not that it's coming to a close, but it's pretty close. what plans do you guys have for 2019 art-wise, for example? Because I'll tell you mine after you tell me yours, because I'm always telling you mine first. Nice to have the choice with OMS, yes. Yes, but I do see a lot of new artists going for it too hard and not learning the characteristics of the pencils. Yes, I know. Actually, I also love using pencils without anything as well. It all depends on the surface. Co says the fantastic brush must be with Mr. Fantastic or the Fantastic Four. I like this sense of humor. I'm loving this. All right, not sure if you can see this. Okay, and I'm going to be using this palette to mix some skin tones, and I will be doing that very shortly. And I'm going to be mixing some colors, and what I'll do is I'll put this right here so you can actually see. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I'll just zoom out just a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. Here we go. Hang on. Here we go. So what it is, I just want a shade, and this is burnt sienna shade. Burnt sienna shade. Yeah. I so agree. I think it's important to learn both ways, but learn the pencils without the yes, OMS first, says Wendy. Really learn, yes. Peggy says, my plan is to get some commissions as well as hopefully getting some work in a local gallery or two. Fingers crossed. Absolutely. Fingers crossed, toes crossed for you, Peggy. Absolutely. Fantastic plan. Fantastic plan. My goals are to live stream more, be more consistent, and work on stuff I said I was going to do this year and never did. Now, look, that's okay. That's what happens. Sometimes life gets in the way too, doesn't it? So we can't help that sometimes. Well, mine is to, actually I've got a few things. I want to finish my playing card deck, and I'm aiming to finish in the first quarter of next year. So that's something which, well, you know, I'm aiming, and so that's what I'm hoping for. That's one thing, and I'm going to be designing or doing a pan pastel introduction, intermediate, and advanced course. So for people, and just on pan pastels. So I'm going to be designing a course. So I'm hopefully people that might be interested would consider that. But that's my plan for 2019. And one more is I want to concentrate on perhaps maybe a brush line for pan pastels for myself, and maybe whoever's interested, that might be a good idea. So they're three major things. So, and in between that, I'll probably, you know, do little projects like the animals that I did, you know, those creating creatures, you know, and it'll be interrupted with things like that, that's for sure. Let me see. Life gets in the way, yes, or stairs. Sell my painting, says Brenda. Very nice, very nice. Peggy says, hope you succeed. Well, no, sorry. Oh, no, sorry. That's not me. Beg your pardon. Wendy says, Chrissy, you better get on it and stop procrastinating. Okay, my goal is to watch more live streams and call myself an artist. Oh, you are an artist, Steve. Come on. What did I miss? Sorry, work. Oh, what I'm saying is, what are your plans for 2019 art-wise? Iris? Like the tulip. I'd like such a course. Yes, yeah, it'll be something along those lines, actually. Jelena, I've paid for a 3-month art course online with Colin Bradley. I know Colin Bradley. He's Mr. Pastel Pencil, and he only uses Faber-Castell. I know him. Pastel started it last night and thought I would use up my Xrissart paper instead of my Pastelmat. I feel that the tooth and made a mess. Oh, okay. I haven't considered new goals for 2019, but continuation of 2018. Work more and improve more. That's a goal in itself. Absolutely. Maybe focus on catching the light more. Okay. Wendy says, March mashup will be here before you know it. Oh, yes. Oh, Wendy, can you explain March mashup? You know more about these than what I do. And I look forward to your course. Okay. Christy, hello. Nice to see you. My 2019 goals are to finally do some pieces to hang and maybe sell. I'm also planning to start with work with pastels. Just waiting to see if the final PanPastels I need go on sale Black Friday. Oh, okay. All right. Well, they're all good goals. I love them. I love them. Anything that will just keep on making you do some art. That's the whole thing, isn't it? Let me see. You know, I've got my kneaded eraser and I had it here a moment ago, but obviously I can't find it and it's gone. Oh well, let's see how good I can. See how well I can. That's just a bit too dark there. Oh, look, there you go. Way to go, Chrissy. Okay, so I'm glad I don't live in America. I'd go mental, go Black Friday, and I can't afford to go shopping. Better to have the temptation. So March mashup will be from Fine Art Anne. Oh yes, that's right. She will be making an official prompt list, and it will be similar to her Inktober projects. Are going to try to get it an official thing. Yes. Interesting question. I guess my plans is to keep working with color pencil and be less lazy with my projects. Also improve my color portrait skills. Wonderful. They're all fantastic goals. Maybe it's rolled off the desk. Well, you know what? I don't think so, but I know it's somewhere. I thought I had everything, and I bet you any money it's underneath somewhere. Hang on. Just let me have a look. Did it roll underneath here? No. That is so funny. Oh, how can I be like that? I don't know. I don't know. Silly me. Oh well. And I bet you any money I find my kneaded eraser when the stream's finished. That's what normally happens. All right. Okay, as you can see, I'm going very delicately with my brush, and of course these brushes are, how can I say, well, I mean, PanPastels are not made to be used the way I use them. No way. PanPastels have developed some wonderful tools. And when I say wonderful tools, I mean tools like this. You know? And I know that people and look at that. Oh, hang on. And I know that people complain about them and how they, you know, they wear and tear. I mean, take a look at what we do to it, especially like, you know, the rough surfaces. So soft tools are better used with PanPastels. It's just that I've developed the brush with this and it gives me some wonderful results. And because I work quite tightly, and as you can see, I'm working quite tightly with the soft tools, you wouldn't be working the way I'm working. But they blend beautifully. They are a bit blotchy when you first put it on, but then I'm putting them on so lightly, and I can then layer and layer and layer. Let me see, I just don't want to miss anything. Steve says, in all seriousness, my goal is to draw freehand more acrylics, and definitely apply myself with pastels for once. I have all of these pastels, pans, soft tools and pencils for 2 years. Steve, do a Nike, get with the program, go for it. I love stuff all the time. I swear there's a black hole in my living room. Mina, hello there. Hello. Did you? I know you did come in before. I did say hello to you. That's right. You came early in the piece. I do apologise. Oh my gosh, I've got dementia. Sorry. Mina says, I started about 2 weeks ago with pastels, and tomorrow I order PanPastels. Way to go. And the Eco Tool brushes, so my goal is to get into pastels more. Wonderful. Make sure you get Pastelmat. You've got to put that on your list as well. My goal is, Shannon says, my goal is to finally get some illustrations finished and hopefully good enough to get on Storybook or a storyboard agency. Oh, that is wonderful. Oh, I like that. That's a very good plan. Now, I mean, the only reason why I say goal is because, oh, and by the way, the end is like a blending tool. Can you see that? And then I'll just keep on going. Yeah. Yeah, it's more or less to, when you've got a goal, you've got something to work towards, to finish stuff. I found that I had to find something that would make me finish a painting. I had to find a project that would make me finish paintings, and this is the project that I found, and I have been, which is quite nice actually, to be honest. So that's pretty much it. And even if you don't get to finish your goal, at least you've got something to work towards. Yeah, Pastelmat is the type of paper I use. It's the only one I've tried yet. You know what? If you try anything else, you'll just keep on going to Pastelmat. I promise you, you will. Definitely. And you know, most of you have seen me try all sorts of papers, and I love paper. I love it a lot, but I always end up going to Pastelmat. I don't understand why. I have to complete a project on another like on another surface, because but what can I say? I always go back to this. Steve, do a Nike and get young children and do your drawings for you for $2 a day. Oh my gosh. Oh dear. Okay. Oh, just so you can see. And this is a very good thing to do as well. A bit of paper, and this is the good thing about PanPastels, is that you can make your own colors. Now, as you can see, it's very powdery, but I'll pick that up with my brush and I'll apply it. And that's one thing which I love about this. But you see, that's me. That's true, Chrissy. You need a reason to have a deadline. I have kept meaning to do just. I have kept meaning to just draw and get better for years, but I've mostly only done it when a small urgent project came up. Geez, finally I got that out. Sorry, Shannon. Yes, yeah. I mean, it's good to have. Yes, most definitely. If you have a deadline, you've got something to work towards. Sneak says, does the colour of your paper affect the colour of the pastel you're using? No. I have found that doesn't. For portraits, I'm always using the blue. I use the green, the dark green, the dark blue, the dark green, and I also use anthracite as well. Now, I know I've been reading that people have been having problems with the quality of anthracite and it's blotchy. And I've seen it, like they've actually taken photos and I've seen it, but the batch that I've had, I haven't had that problem, I've got to say. But I'm not saying that it isn't, but I haven't had that problem. But there are artists that have. So, but they're the three colours that I use mostly. I use mostly those three, and I've recently bought white because I actually want to use colour pencil on that. Yeah, so that's what I've done. Yeah. Okay, let me see. Wendy says, project idea. Take a cartoon character and transform them into realistic drawings. I actually like that idea. Oh, yes. Oh. Something just popped into my head. Yes. Something just popped into my head. Oh my goodness. Oh, look, I'm going to have to write that idea down. Or I'm going to have to remember that one. Has anyone tried pastel, airbrush and watercolor together? I thought of it today and I'm now obsessed with it. I say go for it, Shannon. Try it and see what happens. I'd love to make 12 of landscape I'd like to make, Christy says, I'd like to make 12 of landscape photographs into pastel paintings and do a calendar of 2020. Christy, go for it. These are all fantastic ideas. My gosh. Nanette! Oh my gosh, where have you been, woman? I have missed you. Where have you been? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Welcome. Iris says, since you are the queen of pastels, have you ever considered becoming the queen of coloured pencils too? Oh, look, I've got enough coloured pencils that would warrant that. But practice makes perfect, and I'm going to give it a go. I mean, I do colour pencils, but I haven't done I can't think of. I've tried to do a colour pencil one, and that's one still that I haven't finished yet. But yes, that's a very good point actually. Watch out, people! Chrissy's head is popping. See. Steve says, I have 3 sets of 7 different colours of pans and a full set of Carbothello pencils, 2.5 years that I haven't even opened yet. Shame on you, Steve. My gosh, shame. Get those out. Watching this delicate type of work, I'm thinking racing paper. Racing paper would be most useful to use. You mean tracing paper? To use as a tool to check construction and lineups. Put on top and draw construction. That's a very good idea. I like that idea. Open the damn pack, Steve says. Shiny. Yes, open it up. I've been sleeping like most Americans. Oh, okay. All right. I know. Well, at least you're not asleep now. Peggy. Oh, sorry. Wendy says, you should try doing a realistic lizard with coloured pencils. That will get you going. Yes. Look at all these projects that I want to do. Steve, don't worry about it. You're not the only one. I have them too and haven't touched them yet. Christy, my gosh, open them up. Maybe that should be your goal for 2019. I'd love to see you work with that medium. Yes, I will. I will. I've got very nice coloured pencils to do that. Oh, actually, I have done coloured pencil work, but I've actually done mixed media. I've mixed coloured pencil and PanPastels and pastels together. Pastel versus pencil, face off, Chrissy. Okay. I have tons I haven't opened. Okay, open that packet. Don't let it collect dust, says Co. Yes, yes. Absolutely. Okay. Right, I'm just going to now do some darks here, and what I'll do is I'll use a bigger brush. I'm going to use this brush here, which lays down fast, and I'm going to go the dark. Jelena says, with no sound, Chrissy, you are easy to read, good face expressions, and I'm partly deaf. Have been since I was 4 years old. Oh, I'm a visual communicator, not just lip reading. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Well, I hope that you're lip reading me then. I so wish I'd taken a photo of that kid eating the lizard today. I totally have drawn that. So funny. Oh my gosh. Steve says, read my reason stated above. Oh, what did I say? Oh, I missed. Hang on. Reason being is because I dived into supplies right when started with art, and I have been learning on other media first, ready to start soon on pastels. Okay, gotcha. Okay. Oh, they're open, just haven't touched them. Just waiting for Pastelmat to arrive from Jackson's. Okay, well, you're off the hook then, Christy. Okay. Okay, I started with graphite, then watercolors with color pencil, then acrylics, and approaching pastels now. Okay. All right, Steve. Okay. Well, no, that's good because you've been, oh, that's right, you've been experimenting, and I've seen all of those experiments. Okay, now experiment with pastel. Peggy, Steve, and Artistas, look at your front door. I'm coming over. Oh. I love all these comedians. Okay. Now this face is going to, I'm just blocking. I just wanted you to know I'm just blocking. Just that's all I'm doing now. Just blocking. This is not going to be as dark as I'm this is not going to be as dark as what you see by the time I'm finished with it. See, with these brushes, it takes a very long time. With soft tools, it doesn't. I just wanted to warn all those people that are going to be using these. It'll be blotchy, but it just means that you need to just keep on putting light layers, okay? Just light layers. And I just wanted to know, has anyone used these brushes? Because I think Jelena has used brushes. Okay, because I have this communicating skill. My son cannot tell a lie without me knowing. He is lying. Sorry about spelling. Oh, don't worry about that. Let me see. Hang on. Have I missed something? I would like to do some videos showing using mediums if different in different order. Watercolor, then pencil. Yep. Then pencil, vice versa. But I need to sort out where I live. And okay. All right. I have to get back to work. I will watch all later. You are all awesome. Chrissy is fantastic. Oh, thank you so much, Jelena. Nice to see you pop in. And see you soon again for sure. For sure. Yes. Wendy says yes. I have used them. It is completely different technique. Takes getting used to. Yes, it does. It is. But it's taken me a while to get with, you know, just perfecting it, I suppose. Chopping and changing different different techniques until I got what I was what outcome I wanted. So, see. Oh, g'day, Helly. How you going? Nice to see you. What colour paper is good? If Jeg Will used a lot of yellow and orange on skin colours. Well, for me, well, everyone has a preference, but for me, skin colours, I use the dark blue, the dark green, and the anthracite. Pretty much the darker colours, because it helps me gauge my skin colours, because really this is all going to be covered. It's all a process. Will was using, I think, the light coloured one. You know, I think it all boils down to preference, to be honest. Yeah. I'm going to mix some more colours because I just need to mix here, and I'm going to be using Burnt Sienna. Wow, I remembered that name. Applause, everyone. Oh, let me see. Yeah. Okay. Okay, that's all right. So I actually really like that idea of a cartoon character and making it realistic. That's a bit like, you know, like you know, like Marvel and all of those, isn't it? They're like, well, is it cartoony as in like you know, Beauty and the Beast cartoony, or is that cartoony like that? Or is it like, for example, like Spider-Man, Man from Atlantis? Mind you, I used to watch those cartoons when I was a little girl. Still love them. Well, you don't call them cartoons now, you call them animation, I suppose, these days. Let me see. G'day, Kimberly. How you going? Nice to see you here. Thank you for popping by. Jeg is a Danish word. My phone. I always want to make it back to Danish words. Okay, all right. Jeg, this is great. Oh, g'day, Barbara. How you going? Nice to see you. Thanks for popping by. Co says more like a cartoon CGI animation. Oh, okay. Yep. You know what? I still can't find my oh, jeepers creepers! I still can't find my. I bet you I'm going to find my my kneaded eraser after I Hang on, is it here? No. Maybe I should give up looking. Okay. All right. Well, looks like I'm going to have to tone it down with, and this looks like white, but it's not. It's raw umber tint. Yeah. So now now you got me thinking about. Now you got me thinking about these cartoon characters. Oh. You know, like I've got so many projects to do. Look at all these ideas that you've given me. How am I going to get anything done? Or how am I going to get anything finished? Let me see. The kneaded eraser is alive. Oh my gosh. You know what? I'm just going to get really pooey with myself when I find it. She has, let me see. The kneaded eraser went to bed. She has wolf eyes. Oh, yes. Well, the Queen of Clubs, sorry, is an earth, she's an earth queen. So hence horns again. Now, can I just say, I know I've been doing horns a lot lately, but this queen I did a long time ago. So maybe I've got a thing for horns. Oh, here we go. Maybe, I don't know. Oh, g'day, Reb. How you going? Nice to see you, mate. Hi from the Big Apple. Oh, New York. Your painting is lovely, and thanks for showing us. Oh, you're welcome. You can ask questions, okay? Ask as many questions as you like. Hopefully I can answer them. Okay, I'm using old Inktober prompts to get outside my comfort zone for sketching, drawing practice. Absolutely. Chrissy, just feeling a bit horny lately. I was waiting for that. As soon as it left my mouth, I knew that was going to happen. Okay. Hey, Steve. I love those jump up tandem scenes. Oh, okay, Donald Duck. Okay, all right. I did a Daffy Duck once when I stepped on a tag. Oh gosh. Okay. Okay, I'm going to go up here as well. I should do the other eye, shouldn't I? Okay, just let me... This is just a bit light here. So it is blotchy, just so you know. You can see, look how blotchy it is. Okay, let me get further down. Let me just zoom. So it is blotchy. Nanette, we're expecting an ice storm. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. Up in the northern hemisphere, it is winter time, isn't it? Yes, it is. Or approaching. Not winter time, approaching winter time. It's still autumn for you there. I did a drawing, Cowie says, I did a drawing of a Looney Tune character in Sharpie markers and it's still in frame. Well, there you go. Okay. So, see, that's a bit like, I don't know if you guys have seen, you know, the Disney characters, the like the Snow White, Mermaid. I saw one on Instagram the other day, and somebody was had taken a photograph and did these, you know, these like Cinderella, Sleeping Beauty, all of those ones, and photographed real people. But that would be nice to do a real painting of it. And I'm using this to blend. Actually, you could even just warm that up a bit. Want some, okay, what does that mean? Kudzi? Kudzi. What does that mean? Kudzi? Want some kudzi. What's some kudzi? Please explain. I meant kudzu. Who can have all you want? Oh, you can have all you want. Okay, kudzu, please explain. Okay, Kimberly says, I've been sketching faces in charcoal and I'm thinking I'd better get results using brushes to lay down the charcoal rather than pencils and vine sticks. Yeah, you could use these actually, couldn't you? Okay. She looks very ghostly. I mean, I'm trying, on screen, it actually looks it looks paler than what it really is. Yeah, like Disney is starting to make all the Disney cartoon movies into like a real life action movie using CGI animation. Yes, kudzu. Kudzu is a vine that has taken over all of the southern US. Oh, really? Kudzu is hair growth. Cerium? Nope. Kudzu, not. I have enough weed looking things here. Disney is planning for Aladdin and Mulan. Yes, and there's Mulan as well. Kudzu is a vine that grows here and covers everything in its path. I wonder if we've got it here. Well, don't know. I don't know. You guys are seeing her face very pale, but she's not that pale. The camera is just making her look more pale than what she really is. Okay, let me see if I can do... I'm just going to see if I can get a bit of a nose. Make it a little bit darker. Okay, yes, it's it's gotten cold here in Texas. High today is going to be 63 with winds. Wow, 25 to okay, brew. But the fishing is great if you want to be brave. If you want to brave it, Peggy. Okay. Okay. Kudzu, says Kimberly, can bring down old houses and wooden structures. Hang on a sec. Is that the stuff? Oh, is that like oh, I know the one. Yes. There's a place near where I... Yes. Yeah, yes. I was thinking of ivy, but yeah, a little bit different. There's a place near where I live, and there is it's like a shop front, and they've got that kudzu, that one in the front, and every time I look at it, you can only just see the windows popping out or popping through until they trim it. Came from Japan and was supposed to be used to stop erosion. It did that, and then it tried to take over everything. Oh my gosh. I need to desaturate that. That damn eraser, if I can only find it. Well, I can use... Hang on a sec. I've got to pull out my devil. Well, that sounds funny actually when I say it like that. This baby. Hang on a sec. It's my dirt devil, and it's red too. I thought they were going to use a different character for Belle. Oh, okay. All right. And I'm going to, because I can't find my kneaded eraser, I will. The gum eraser works too. But the reason why I try not to use the gum eraser is because I don't want to flatten the surface. And the kneaded eraser is a bit more gentle. Although it is a very soft eraser. And hang on a sec. A bit of tea with a smirk on my face. Chrissy, you should try Dyson vacuum cleaner. Oh, maybe. They got little ones like this. I know the Dysons. Okay. All right. Here we go. Oh, that's better. Not so saturated. You know, I wonder if I'm going to finish the, well, there's no way, excuse me, there's no way I'm going to finish. Queen of Clubs, please get that off my face. Ah, yes. Yes. Actually, you know what? All of these characters have got, a personality. And the way I'm going to present it is there will be, apart from the playing cards, I'm also going to introduce like a little booklet, and you'll be able to, and there'll be a little story on each of these characters. So it'll be packaged very nicely. But that's all. That's hopefully when I'm finished everything. So that's why I've got a few more paintings that I want to do for packaging, because I've got all of these other little ideas in my head that I want to do. And the biggie, the one that I'm going to do, which I'm absolutely terrified, is I'm going to do a very big pastel painting on a board, and I'm going to do the realms, all the realms, fire, air, earth, fire, air, earth, and water. And because that's what that's what my playing cards are all about. They're themed with the elements of the earth. So the clubs are earth, the diamonds are air, the hearts are water, and the spades are fire. So, and they've all got a realm, they've all got kingdoms, and they've all got, you know, a lot going on. So, you know, my queens are also their sisters. So there's going to be a story attached to all of these cards. It's not just, you know, for those who are interested in a unusual playing deck of cards, that's all well and good, but there's, you know, just a bit of a story that goes with it as well. So just making it a little bit more interesting, and I don't know, it's just me and my fantasy mind. Got all of these ideas. Let me see. Co says, Chrissy, would you want the Queen of Clubs to be a villain, a hero, or an anti-hero, if it was a cartoon character? Well, this one has a person. The villain out of the queens is the Queen of Spades, fire. She is the wicked sister. The Queen of Clubs, she's like the down to earth, very her character is that she can speak to the animals. She has all of these little powers. So this is what I mean, all these stories that I've got going with all of these cards. And she is quite powerful. Actually, all four of the sisters are powerful in their own way. And they've got yeah, the baddie is the Queen of Spades. Okay. Hang on, I missed that again. Yeah. Is there a particular brand of PanPastels that everyone likes to use? PanPastel is, there's no other brand other than PanPastels. They've got a set of colors, and that's pretty much it. I mean, what it is, is there a particular brand of pastels that everyone likes to use? Well, this is it. And I use them all. There's no brand. This is the brand. This is the pastel. But yeah, I know some people do get, yeah. So yeah. But having said that too, yes, soft pastels. There's heaps of brands. Like for example, here we go, Barbara. This is called Xrissart. Xrissart, that's a brand of pastel, right? Here we go, here's another one. These are brand of pastels as well. From memory, like these are Sennelier pastels. You know, so they're brands. and there's different hardnesses and different softnesses and stuff like that. But this is definitely PanPastels. Yeah. When you say shades, that's another story altogether. It could be how you paint and what kind of scenes or what kind of subjects you like to paint. That's another story altogether. You can use certain colors. That could be something. Yeah. Okay. Chrissy, would you... Okay. Co says, cool, the 4 elements and the 4 realms. Oh, yes. Let me see. Let me see. Okay. Sneak says, how are they compared to handmade pastels? Handmade pastels are... Okay, there is a difference. It's how they're made. For example, PanPastels, sorry, I'll start off with soft pastels are water soluble, and you can use and they're bound, or their binder is gum arabic, right? So that's that, and gum arabic is water soluble binder. PanPastel, you can use water, but not successfully. They don't have the same binder as the soft pastels. That's the difference. You could use OMS to blend with PanPastels. Actually, having said that, you could also use alcohol to blend with soft pastels as well. So that's the difference between the soft pastels and the PanPastels. Okay, Jan, hello, welcome, nice to see you here. Hello. Okay, okay, Co says you would play one off. Oh, hang on, did I miss something? Nanette, the wicked sister. Were you thinking of me when you invented her? No, my dear, I love you just the same. I wouldn't think... You've only just got a wicked sense of humour, but not that you're wicked. How about that? Let me see. Let me see. Wendy says, aren't the pigments in pans finer? Oh, sorry. Aren't the pigments in PanPastels finer than the handmade ones as well? Oh, yes. Thank you for picking that up. Thanks, Wendy. Yes. These are considered ultra soft. That's they're considered ultra soft. Whereas the handmade ones, they are not as fine as, but I suppose it all depends on how much pigment, the manufacturer, how much pigment they put in. The more pigment, the more soft, the more binder, the more hard they are. Yeah. Did I answer that question? I think, I'm not sure. Yeah. Hang on, I'm going to put my aircon on because you're not going to believe it. It's hot here. Can you believe it? Hang on. Okay. All right. Oh, Heidi, hello. Nice to see you here. What a lovely surprise, because I know you're on vacation. Thanks for popping by. I caught the big blue gill, but not... Oh, okay, sorry. No. Okay. The fit... Okay. Oh, I think I'm missing something here. Okay. No, that's okay. It's hot during springtime. It's hot during springtime? Yes. It's almost summer. Almost summer. Thought it was supposed to be cool at night during springtime. Oh, sometimes it is. Send the heat here. Okay, Brenda, it's coming. It's coming. When I fish a pond, I do a catch and release. Oh, okay. So you're the fisherman, Steve. That's lovely. See, all of these talents we get to find out about people. That's wonderful. Okay. All right. You know what? I'm itching to do this other eye. I can't go much further because I want to do the other eye. It's looking at, she's looking at me cockeyed. She's all cockeyed to me. Summer, I remember the irritating big flies. Oh yes, we have heaps of them. That's for sure. That's for sure. Okay, I'm doing the other eye because I can't handle looking at that like that. And I just need to have a sharp pencil. And here we go. Those are my sharpeners. So if anyone's wondering how you can get a sharp pencil, just one of my sharpeners that I use. I'll just put that aside just for the moment. Okay. Okay. Chrissy, if you follow the line art exactly on the other eye, it won't line up. No, she's at an angle. She's at, you'll need to adjust a bit, and I reckon you should move them apart a bit. There should be one eye distance between. Okay, she's. By the time I'm finished, yes, I understand what you're saying. Her face is at an angle, but let's see how we go. I'm open for tips all the time. Love it. Okay, hang on. Okay, hi Chrissy. Yeah, just got back from Long Beach. Long Beach walk, watching you live from Canary Island. Oh, it sounds lovely. Okay, I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything out. Okay. Okay, last week, that's what I wanted to show you. Last week, last week the stream, when I was doing a bit of show and tell, I was showing, one of the things I was showing was a bit of canvas and how I was going to do colour pencil. I was going to play with colour pencil, and the reason why I'm saying that is because Lady Marigold, Heidi, was the one who, and Wendy also has mentioned it before as well, colour pencil on canvas. And so I was playing. So can I show you what I was playing with? No, you don't have a choice. I'm going to show you, just so you know. Look at this. Can I show you what's been happening? Look at this. Now this is canvas, right? Look, canvas. Now this is Frederick's blue and it's smooth, right? And I used Inktense on this because you know that you can use Inktense on silk and fabric and all of that. So I used, this is Inktense here. And I was just mucking around, right? I was just mucking about. That's Inktense. This is colour pencil. And that's colour pencil. And I was using odorless mineral spirits. Now I think I'm going to have to practice a lot more and figure out techniques. So, but I just wanted to show you that I have been playing as well. So there you go. Anyway, back to business. Okay. Is your stream? It's your stream. You really don't need your permission for anything. Oh, I know, but you know, like because I'm doing pastels. But I do understand. Okay. And so now she's looking this way, so the pupil is more on this side, as you can see. And I just want to use the colours that I was using before, if I can remember which ones they were. Okay, the top right corner looked like planet Earth. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, it did, didn't it? Okay. That looks so interesting. Oh, yes. So, but what I'm trying to say is that you don't know. You don't know until you play with things. Like, you know, you just gotta just muck around and see all the ideas that I mean, you can be inspired and something can come of it. You know what I mean? So that's always something, because that's how I got into pastels to begin with. That's the whole idea. That's how I got into pastels, and I just fell in love quick. I just massively fell in love quick, and that's why I'm still doing them. Colour pencils I've always been in love with ever since I was a little girl, so that goes without saying. But oils are my love, my first love, and I think that's why I was able to transition very well into pastels, because you work pretty much along the same way with pastels. You work with darks first, and then you can build up with the lights, so, and in layers. Okay, I'm actually a bit happier now that she's starting to have an eye. Here we go. Now, of course, I'm going to make lots of adjustments, and this is all underpainting stuff. Oh, hang on a sec. Am I missing anything? Let me see. I always find it interesting. Okay. Steve says, I have been a saltwater fisherman for about 45 years. Oh my goodness. You know what? My dad and my brother love fishing so much. Dang, hurricane stole about 3,000 worth of fishing equipment, so I'm starting over with rods, reels. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Wendy says, you keep mentioning this little girl thing. Like that's a thing. Little girl thing. Oh yeah, well, when I was a little girl. Queen of yeah, when I was a little girl, I started with colour pencils, and I did, yeah, not just lately, but anyway. Co says, Queen of Clubs, yay, I have my eyes drawn. Okay, wonderful. My son's Christmas, Sneak says, my son's Christmas present is going to start as a raw sketch on the left, and graphite, then graphite tint, and then watercolour by the time you reach the right side of it. Oh, wonderful, Sneaks. Oh my gosh, am I going to get to see that? That sounds wonderful. That sounds wonderful. Oh, I would love to see that. You're going to have to send me an email. You're going to have to send me an email. You're going to have to send me something. I want to see it. Oh, mind you, here we go. Okay, that sounds okay. Yeah, I love experimenting. That's wonderful. A fox in the woods, I think. Okay, that's the subject. All right. Here we go. Okay, no, her eyes are too blue. I don't like, they're too cartoony blue. And also dark around here. I seriously, in my mind, I'm thinking, where is my kneaded eraser? I want it. Serves me right for not having it right in front of me. Okay. All right. I want to try graphite tint. Chrissy's security is not a blanket, but the kneaded eraser. I know. I always want that around me. The pupil looks bigger than the other one. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. And it shouldn't. You are correct. There we go. Look at that. See, that's pastels. That's pastels for you. It forgives you every time. Very forgiving. Yes. Yes. And my little brush, you know, my little Dale Rowney, it's somewhere here and I can't find it. Okay, you just like to play with it. I know, yeah, oh, that's right. Yeah, I do. It is like my security blanket. It doesn't. Says Iris. Oh my gosh. Ooh, saucy. Kimberly, yes, it just keeps on giving and giving. Yes, it okay. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear. That's not the right colour. Let me see. Paulo, nice to see you. Welcome, welcome. Hello, hello. Let me see, Jan. Or maybe the light is shining in one of her eyes. Yes, yes, that's okay. I'm going to, when I, and particularly when I walk away, I'll walk away from it and you will see. I'll probably make a few adjustments, but I'm going very lightly with the pastel pencil. I can tell you that now. Yeah. Well, at least if I've got the eyes going, it doesn't look, I can work with the rest of the painting and then I'll just go back. Okay, here we go. I'm just going to leave that there for the time being. I'm just going to leave her eyes there for the time being. It was just looking at me funny, that's all. I needed to do this. Okay. All right, so what else? What else have I been doing that might be of interest? Not sure. Don't think of anything else. I found out Prismacolor. I found out Prismacolor needed eraser sucks. Oh yes, and you know what? The Generals one does too. I don't like that one. The best one that I've had a go at is the Faber-Castell, nice and soft. And I'm looking around, like I'm just looking in around my area, and I'm just trying. I just can't find it. Naughty, just naughty me. Hang on a sec. Her left eye is angled up more at the side edge and is more sharp and angled than the other outer edge. Needs to, okay. Yes, okay. I will walk away lots of times before I can, before it's permanent. So Nanette says, quirk, I thought it was perfectly normal. Okay. The runaway needed eraser. Says Co. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, hang on. I need this. I bet you any money I find it. I find it just when the stream stops. You watch. Oh, I'm just letting you know what I'm doing. I'm just using my paper, Maybe I should just zoom out so you can see what I'm doing. Here we go. Oh, that's probably better. So you can just see what I'm doing. And this is raw umber tint, and I've just mixed and I've just tinted it with burnt sienna, because I don't want the white, but I want this light. Let me see. Okay. Does the hairdryer work well with pastels? I've always scared to use one. Look, I tell you what, Jan, it's the lesser of the two evils. I always say that. Now you tell me, right? Now if I blow, the particles will just go in the air, granted, right? If I, at the moment, this is all laying flat, but if it was upright on an easel and I was tapping, then the pastel would then contaminate my work. Otherwise, I'd have to work from, if I was up on an easel, I'd be working this way down, because I've done all of that. I can tell you I've done always, all sorts of angles, sorry. And then, of course, then the pastel, if I tap, then the pastel falls. I've made a special catcher. Now you tell me, of course, then the pastel dust then flickers out. And then I thought to myself, well, I'm laying flat, and I thought I'll use this vacuum cleaner. And then you can say, well, the fine particles come away, or they can go past the filter. Yes, it can, but you can buy filters that are very good, that just keep everything in. So you tell me which is the best way to do something. And so this is why I've resulted in using the vacuum cleaner. But you'll find that some pastel artists will go, oh my goodness, you don't blow, tap. Okay, tap. Don't vacuum. You know what I mean? All these things. So it's probably on the floor under the, oh, hang on. Hang on. I've always been scared to use one. Well, look, I mean, I've got a bit of pastel dust here, and I just hold it up just above my work, or just touching it, and no problem. I just keep on going. Okay, you're going to find it when you don't need it anymore. That's right. Just like the parable of the last coin, this is the parable of the last needed eraser, says Co. Oh my goodness, you're so funny. It's probably on the floor underneath the desk. Hang on, is it? No. Goodness me, goodness me. I have to buy something. Okay. It might be. It might as well be an eraser. It's probably stuck at the bottom of his shoes. Oh my gosh. Oh, you people are so funny. Your needed eraser is probably under the... Okay. Oh dear, how funny. Oh, how funny, how funny. Christine, oh my gosh, nice to see you, sweetie. New invention, pastel magnet, probably static electricity would work. Who's on it? Nice to see you, Christine. Nice to see you. Thanks for popping by. We have to solve the mystery of the missing eraser before you end the stream. You know what? I'm going to have to do that. Otherwise, it's yeah. You're going to have to find it. You'll have to find it when the little devil, the little devil stops working, and you'll wonder why. Okay. All right. Okay. Get with the program, Chrissy. Get with the program. Okay. I'm using this, and I'm using, hang on, just so you can see. There we go. Here we go. This is the color that I want. Oh, not light enough. Wow, that's bright. Look at that. Ooh. Okay. Okay. You're going to find it when... Okay. Maybe the dirt devil sucked it up by accident. Oh, well, you know what? I need this again, actually, because I put too much here. All because I can't find my needed eraser. Okay. All right. Sorry. Here we go. Okay. Okay. Chrissy, maybe you are sitting on it. Oh my goodness. Oh, I tell you what, you and Nanette are so quick-witted. I can't, both of you, I don't know who's more quick-witted. Hey Steve, okay, all right. Might as well rename the stream. Where is my eraser? Oh, look, you guys. Oh, so funny. Chrissy, do you remember where you last had? Oh, gosh. No, I don't. Well, I had it on my table. That's the funny part. Oh, look. Oh, gosh. Okay. Well, I just have to go do this without it. See? That's what happens when you're not prepared, isn't it? Okay, I'm going to do some of the forehead now. Ah, so funny, so funny. So blotchy though. This is so blotchy as it's going down. I just wanted you to know that. Which reminds me, I should actually use this one. This is another one. This is another one, which one of my favorites too, which is great for bouquet type and putting background. So okay, let's have it, because I want this to go down on her forehead much quicker than what I'm doing here. Now watch that. So look at that. How quick is that? Why didn't I do that to begin with? Here we go. Okay, Christine says, is the vacuum how you keep the pastels from blending into the background? The vacuum is if I've put any excess pastel, and to stop me from other little particles going into the background, because I did see some particles going there, but that's the reason why. And the vacuum cleaner just keeps my area clean when I'm working, mainly. Just so you can see what I'm using. There we go. And that's the burnt sienna tint. My gosh, I didn't have to look underneath the pan. Shock horror. I won't be okay. I won't be able to sleep tonight if. Oh gosh. Hang on. Probably under the edge of your little wooden bowls. Yes, I know. Well, look. You know what, Barbara? I've looked everywhere. I can't even. Not sure. I'm not sure. I won't be able to sleep tonight, if I don't find it. Some things are so cheap. You need to buy more than one. Yes, Sneaks, I know that. I do have more than one, but I just had one in a little container. I don't know. I'm just, I don't know. I'm still looking for it. Why am I still looking for it? I won't find it. That's for sure. Okay, we're helping you find the eraser. So clean she can't find her eraser. Says Nix. Oh, look. So funny. So funny. Okay. Clearly you haven't seen her desk. She doesn't throw anything away. No, no, no. Okay. Okay. All right. So, let me see. If we go back and look at the footage of this stream, we will find a few minutes erased. Oh, says Nanette. Are you wearing trousers with pockets? Maybe you slipped it in your pockets. Hang on, let me check. Just checking. No, it's not there. Needed eraser. Where are you? Oh dear, oh dear. This picture isn't going to get finished, and she's still going to be looking for the eraser. Oh, look, that's right. Nothing. Well, you see, I've got a reputation for not finishing things on stream. It is. It goes without saying, because all I do is yak, 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 and talk, 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 and talk. I go nuts if I lose my Burt's Bees lip balm. Okay. I'm waiting on the nose. All right, Brenda, we're going. Look, it's happening. Okay. She is working towards 1,000 points. The question is, will she earn them? No, Wendy. The answer is no. No. Okay, now I've got to be a little bit more careful here, because I've got to do nostrils. Now this is where I get told where my noses look all the same. So let's see if I could make my nose look any different than what I normally do. Okay. See, where's and you know what I've also can't find is my Daler Rowney 1/8 of an inch very fine brush, which I'm missing right now, which I want to do now for the nose. See? Okay. Okay. Let me see. This is a job for Scooby-Doo, the mystery of the missing needed eraser. But you're fine, no worries. When you find it, you need to notify everyone of a short stream that you found it. You know what? I might just do that. You just never know. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, maybe... are you going to troll her for missing eraser in the future? Because if you don't, I will. Maybe they eloped. Oh my gosh. You have come quite far today, though. Talking and drawing is hard. Streams are not as productive in general, I think. Yes, Coffee Cat, you are correct in saying that. As you can see, I'm not very productive. Chatting a lot. Yes. Okay, I think I need pastel pencils for this one now. No, that's too pink. Where's my flesh? I have flesh. Is that too pink? Too pink. Let me see. Okay. Doing the Queen of Clubs face is like doing a portrait of a person. Yes. Yes, of course. Yes. Yes. I've been working. I've been having trouble with nostrils, making them almost as big. Making them almost as big as the nose itself. Oh yeah. No cow nose, please. All right. No, I will not do a cow nose. Nanette, I will not do a cow nose. I promise. She's got a delicate nose, actually, and she's got delicate nostrils, but they don't look delicate right now as I'm doing it, but I promise you. Oh my gosh, look at that. That looks dreadful. Look at that. This area needs to be dark. Okay, I just saw a great cheat for nose and upside down triangle with an oval in top. Then blend the shape you need. I definitely need to practice. Yes, that's a very good trick. They visited her cellar before. Oh, hang on. Did I miss something? I missed something. Yeah, I've got a wine cellar. That's what I think Wendy's referring to. Okay, not without her wine, says Steve. Ah, yes. They visited her wine cellar before they left. Oh, yeah, that's true. Yes, I do have a wine cellar. My husband and I collect wine. We also drink wine. Her left nostril is too high. Need to be in. Yes, yep. Yeah, all good. Thank you very much for that one. This is all very rough, so she is entertaining and gullible, which makes it more fun. Oh, gosh. The nose is another delicate part of the portrait painting as well, yes. I'm being Wendy on crack tonight with construction. Policing, sorry, Chris. All good, sweetie, that's okay. Same with the skin tones, but okay. Okay. I have the cow nose, says Brenda. Well, it's not going to be... Oh, my gosh, look what I did. Now I need the eraser. Look, see, this is what happens when you lose concentration. All good though. It's a good thing. It's a good thing pastels forgive me. Okay. I know this must be difficult to watch. I can imagine it must be difficult to watch. Okay. Okay. Christmas shopping for more needed erasers. Oh, gosh. We love the chatting with you. That is the reason why we love you, Chrissy. You are quite amazing for being able to talk to us and work on your art. Well, you know, like I'm trying to work on my art. Never finish. Bulk buy them, says Sneaks. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Bulk buy them. I need the eraser. Pick up the vacuum. Oh, that's so funny, Christine. A box of needed eraser sticks. Oh, wow. Oh, gosh. Trying to read the chat, and we should post a bunch of stuff at the same time. Squirm. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's right. Watch me squirm. That's it. Go on. I dare ya. Oh, no, don't do that, because I will squirm. I will squirm. I will squirm. Maybe the eraser is in the back. Maybe the eraser's in the vacuum cleaner. Oh, so funny. You know what, Barbara? You're almost going to make me look, actually. She looks funny when the vacuum cleaner was at her nose. Oh, gosh. That was... Nanette says, that's what I was thinking, Kimberly. Getting in tough with the inner 12-year-old. Oh, geez. Oh, funny. Okay. Oh, my gosh. My stomach is hurting. You know that? My stomach is hurting. Now, actually, this nose looks quite piggy-like, actually, to be honest. If I need to be frank, it looks very piggy at the moment. It doesn't look very attractive, actually. You know, we want delicate, lovely nose here. That's what we want. Okay. I dare you change your mind in 2 seconds. Oh, Steve says, since it's quite cold this morning, I think oatmeal sounds good for breakfast. Getting to be breakfast time. Okay, all right. Oh, that's right, because it's early. Hang on, what time is it now? Oh my gosh, is it really that time already? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, it's gone so fast. It's gone so fast. If ever, let me see, separated by 10, oh, hang on. Okay, if ever I get around to doing a stream, I think I'll save up my very first, entertain should be, sorry, the entertainment should be good. And Chrissy heckles, yeah, okay. Piggy-like, oink oink. Moo moo, says Brenda. Oh gosh, look, I know, look, it does look piggy, doesn't it? Oh, she looks so scary. But you know what? The colours on here are much warmer than it is on camera, I can assure you. It doesn't look as yucky there as well. I'm sitting in the background and listen to this dream. I find it wonderful, wonderful entertainment. Oh my gosh, good to drawing to. Oh, okay. I always get to buy. I think I need to drink something because I've been talking. I need to wet my whistle, okay? It's nothing. I was about to say I'm enjoying my tea. Don't worry. If it looks piggy, just draw the next lady like a chicken. Oh my gosh. You people. You guys are entertaining me. Oh, that's for sure. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Let's blend this out a little bit. Let's see how we go. Hopefully the next time I stream this, I would like to finish it by this weekend. I don't like my chances because I'm actually going to visit my grandson, hopefully, this weekend, hopefully. Because I haven't... Yeah. Yes. For those of you who don't know, I am a grandmother. Only just, though. Newish. So I should visit my grandson. He doesn't recognize me because he lives very far away from me. So he lives in Sydney and I live about 2 hours north of where my daughter lives and my son-in-law lives. Let me see. The cup. Maybe the needed erasers in your tea. Oh no, I can definitely tell you it's not in my tea. That's for sure. Okay, I can listen and work. I wear headphones to work. Oh, okay. Yes, she and her husband have a tea cellar. Good observation, Kimberly. Very good, very good. And there's lots of tea in there as well. Congratulations, Chrissy, on becoming a grandmother. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes. Oh, I was absolutely delighted, to be honest. I was absolutely delighted. And you know what? His name is Stephen. And we call him Stevie. How about that, Steve? He gets called Stevie. Well, my daughter calls him Stevie, so now we all call him Stevie. Okay. Yeah, he was named after his grandfather, actually, so... okay, let me see. Oh, your grandson, congratulations. Oh, thank you. Grape juice seller. The tea just takes a small part. She also loves a grape juice, says Wendy. Yes. Yeah, oh, okay. Stevie Wonder, that's it. Exactly. And someone who I used to listen to and still do on my iPod. Although some of my kids reckon... Yeah, I have an iPod. My iPod is old, and so therefore I've had it for a while because I look after my things. That's why. Let me see. Yeah, I can't wait to visit the famous Hunter Valley and do some tea tastings. The Hunter Valley, folks, is a wine region. So yes. Let me see. Your honorary Grammy everywhere. Oh, okay, yes, yes. Congratulations. Spoil them rotten with sweets, and then you have them and laugh when you give the grandchild. Yes, I can't wait for that. I can't wait for that, to be honest. Congrats. Oh, okay. Thank you so much, everyone. That's lovely. Chrissy has an iPod, so yes. That's it. Actually, I've had it for that long, I think. I've had it for that long. All right, I'll tell you what. Look, it's, I'm gonna, you know what? I know, look, I haven't done much, folks, but I might have to leave it there. Look, I had an iPod, granddaughter broke it. There you go. See, Brenda's got an iPod too. See? My grandparents called me Stevie too. Oh, yes. Okay. Okay. So, look, this is what, sorry, look, I might have to, stop here, right? Not because I want to, but because I've been streaming for such a long, and you know what? I didn't even realize I've been streaming for all this time. I could go on for another couple of hours, but I won't. Wendy says, wow, 2 hours of streaming. I have seen Nanette's got an iPod as well. Okay. Wendy says, you have accomplished more on this stream than in the last 2. Yes, good job. 750 points, says Wendy. Okay, some points are better than none, I've got to say. It's so much fun to send them home with a sugar buzz. Yes. Oh, yes. I have 2 grandkids. One is 2 yet for sleepovers. Time flies. Notice the grandmas have iPods. Well, that's it. We're all goats. Okay, we're all goats. You can't leave. What about the eraser? Okay, let me have a good look around before I do that. So are you in on that? Let me see. We love you, but hang on. Let me just see if I can find it. Just hang on. I've got to see if I can find it. You know what? I can't find the thing. Hang on. I know I looked under there, but it's not there. Okay. The case... no, the case of the missing needed eraser. Stay tuned to this. What is it? Same bat time, same bat channel. That's what I'll say. That's old school too. 10,000 points, says Jan. Wonderful. I love my old iPod. It's cool. Thanks for the time on here. It's looking great. Tell us where it is. Make the lambs. Stop screaming. I wear the mantle of honorary grandpa you gave me with pride. There you go. This is fun. I had a lovely day. Okay, all right. Eraser, where are you, says Brenda. Oh my gosh. Okay. Look, I just wanted to say, look, thank you all so much. Thank you all so much for popping by. I'll be here, hopefully, God willing, again next week, next Wednesday. So hope to see you soon again. But until then, bye for now. And thank you all for coming. I love hanging out with you guys. Okay, bye for now.